we hear a lot of people our more kase na Canadian kase ye baby of final who na one no enam me some question ni America
a rhetorical question. You don't demand an answer, don't worry. I just want to throw it out there to the ordinary people. First, mathematics. You pese full soldiers are more Ghana mu aye wo mo that time Professor Dubois na me miswa but me hu ye me of afoi miensa and the founding fathers of NPP. Me me tie ya mo sorry anon ki kan sim hu party ne ne dia me kan se ma chotie Professor Dubois Oban no onye vice president on wanye obi a running mate wanye buzi a running mate for 8 years mi buzao Professor Dubois mu an mu tie no Professor Albert Dubois satam na Rollins a transfer from military rule Ediaba 1992 establishment of 1992 constitution afa ne nyina ye pepe ho dan kwa buzia club empenifo me kai se na me wo fa mom committee na du asabre nom ne me wo fa fom penifo committee na almost 30 de adubu ahe baaye no. It was just a few months
3 months
to an election. Professor Dubois, the name Anu was the traction of talking about culture of silence, writing books on history, and people knew him as somebody no a vociferous and no kasa against Rawlings leadership. NPP for say, ye dene kwa a bebwa uti and NPP for presenting within that short time. One, na Professor Dubois, na onye obi running mate wankodi buzia running mate and now kodi NPP. Those days Vito Usunum, baby, when you be a change political traction. Compare that to Dr. Baumia. Nashe Ekufuado is one of the most popular politicians at that time. We Rollins and Ekufuado, Eddie J. Ekufuado. Popular. So if this man appoint you as his running mate, do you know the political mileage that you get? 8 years. 8 good years. Adubuahi when nyamu say one day kuraso okodi buzi achina buzia anase obi running mate ana wan leaders on ba yi no wanya eno ye one Adubuahi ama me vice president of the Republic of Ghana for 8 years mumusa Adubuahi mebeboa mo amunim no historians obi anim Jay for the same thing. Jay Kufuor wa meye obi the only thing oya say foreign minister Adabuzia and no any vice president or they compare and obi oya running mate for a popular politician or compare with the difference.
To can be sister Dr.
Nana Adodan kwa Kufuor me ba tobo ase brebe ma tobo me do kono ma no ma kuro nya hu prebu ensem no de do so pa fax no bebre o Jay Kufuor Nana Adodan kwa Kufuor wa mama me you be running mate and some be the vice president and sana ye electing as a flag bearer and yet few months no the performance no and the da 30-something%, right? Few months NPP for say and no no dey me be ma another exclusive you dey to bo and me dey ate NPP for say cratchy transe ye go for obi from Fanamra na o performance we dey enkoyi Ekufuado esan Albert Dubois esan buy oni je Ekufuo be contest here no NPP for rejecting no and we should set the record straight. Je Ekufuo obaye no the area finish said there was a great alliance. Few months, party ni putu ni oma together, and okoye, opejamu, about 41%. Party ni kasi ombe groupu, no man samba, but omo bane party no, ti ye share the performance no, compared to the nyoma oye no, if you see a bit one so. And okoye no kuwini. Now, when it comes to key fundamental things in womu, and they say, yeah, the candidate are called elections. The reason why Jay Kufuor, Kufuado, Dubois, NPP, a camp party, NDC, Mahama Babon, Tebe Kachre, say, oh dear, minia Dr. Bawumia odi mochi. Udi di omachi. Eduru say leadership ba. NPP for few. They will never vote for you. And NPP delegates. And Reshemu said, no, we are not an account party. No, we will not accept this. We have a vice president who is a Muslim. We have a vice president who is a northerner. We want to prove to every Tom, Dick, and Harry, sir, we are not. And again, the party will get more votes from the North and the Zongo community to complement Ashanti and other strongholds of the MPP. Mebwa, an MPP for their honkika, any day, any ekotu abanu boom. Even though there was an establishment support, and remember how? And omode man. Now check the data. Data no, and I'm the man no TNE. Our candidate didn't call 2024 election. He lost onya 0 over 30 polling stations in the northern region. 0. Adubuahin J Kufuor Utie Adubuahin J Kufuor Nana Dodanko Kufuor. None of these candidates are moving free north. Enya 0 sir in over 30 polling stations. And that's the main reason why we wanted to prove Mahama that we have a northern candidate like him. We have a Muslim candidate. Mebwa. But yet our candidate now, or see, your man a second chance. No? He got 0 in over 30 polling stations.
And what you're saying?
Polling stations are one northern region, no? 3 northern regions, no? 30. Unya 0.
Until sa 0 no nya no HSA.
HSA. Na me ubebuza me. Ko buza no e.
HSA dey bent na osusu say because sa mo na munya sa gidie no say. Meba. O ka ho. Ya munya gidie say Zongo communities no say mo de Dr. Bawumia ba on beto aba e de amamo. Muslims e beto aba e de amamo. Yet mo de naba na se mo akwa bakodi ntwo ayete sa na me busa say e de bent na kire say nipa na na mususu say mo benya vote free na mo anya no. E kire mo say den.
Well, you go and ask the party delegates.
O ka ho e kire mo say den.
Go and ask the party delegates.
We are delegate.
Me ba so enya no nko a.
Okay.
Enya no nko a. Akufuado about power. The first thing abra and it's over setting up a Zongo community because we thought we have that kind of MPP, MPSM, Zongo for MPSM, Ntidano, SAD. You push an agenda of Zongo community development. Never boa. Whole ministry was established. We have a vice president who was having oversight responsibility as a running mate and a leader. What's not say I a running mate for 8 years. I was a vice president. He say, this time the Zongo hodie, you be fan fala. In fact, on one club, you know, can say the Dr. Bawumia badia Zongo, any northern region, you be fan from. I was so happy because me and me in particular, God is my witness. The only argument I was always making is that once we have a candidate who is from the north, and candidate for the first time who is a Muslim, we will sweep.
I don't know that TV no.
The north, the Muslim votes and the Zongo votes. Now check the statistics. Apart from Winiba Zongo, you lose all the Zongos in the country. I'm saying you have an electric magnetic strategy. And it's in my honor, Nyame, Edi Wafufi. We lost all the Zongos apart from Winiba Zongo. You were a delegator. These are the facts. Dr. Bawumia, I love him. He's an intellectual. He's a smart guy. But these are the facts. And as a political analyst and a political scientist, me feel say a big problem as a political party. So person call it to an election and you want to win an election and you want to go and recycle the same problem and go out there. Because total rejection rate, I know, analysis was almost about 71.2% rejection rate across the country for our candidate. To your political party, now so we need power. me na be na kan o say so obetimi do maame kura ko na de tumi ama wa unya tumi ade akojo maame. Now the analogy I no mo ye na Kennedy Agyapong na no me de post we beto hoyi omo di matem wo na Kennedy Agyapong is he a candidate? How can Kennedy Agyapong be president? You are not sensible than the Americans. Donald Trump was they look America for na media no FN say he is a riffraff. No fan the somebody that they can't even imagine him being the president. But Americans say they can see a leader in him. Now throughout the historical facts be professor be research about it. Now no matter how say every great leader be now leader be unique be they have one characteristics about them. Maybe that's the main reason why I support Kennedy Agyapong is that they have a little bit of craziness in them. Every leader be great what be we asia what achieve bibia the din da ho ebesi ne bia wo that kind of craziness.
And you think sir we are such leader now
because one man uncle for na antie de make canasia we dey throw question to me we are no hit me. The reason is that Winston Churchill, Adolf Hitler, Napoleon Bonaparte mention some of the great leaders in the world. Omunina such a character runs through them. Yakoho ye baba be defeat Winston Churchill share denwa the soldiers cross. How can you go to war with such military uni bibia ubetimi dia standing them or defy everything, defied every leadership around him and decided that crazily he will go with those kind of men, and lo and behold he won. Hitler, look at the Holocaust. Transcend what take decision. Say listen, damn the consequences. I will step on people's toes and I will take this decision, and this is the result that I get. You have leaders like that who get up in the morning and say Ghana, you're a real leader. Obesori anopanu akọ Kwame Nkrumah circle say ne me bubuesi modern lorry park IBC that Kennedy with me for the long time I've known him can do that. You get up in the morning and tell you in the face, Minister of Finance, what gufu, get out, me you wadi. This is the kind of leader that we want. A leader who will get up in the morning and tell you that this is how I want the whole institution of state institution to behave. About 6 now and Rojumama Obaye UAD. The only leader in Ghana at the moment, Kennedy Agyapong. He is the only one who can do that. And I know, I have so much confidence in him. Mamima example, Ghana Gas. Oba as a board chairman. Or share Mudina and way almost one day. Or Tisan Crawford Merjuma. A babe almost bear 6. Omuba bear 10. General managers name penny 4 ne 1 wine. Made the boba kukumanuma. Kennedy Duonum, Oda Busa Kudusumo. Odua 7:15. Na man for Merjuma. Juma or did Saki Bibre suspended Bibre. A moment the clock be born say ube urama o clock. First time a Ghana gas in ya automated clock system man. Ube urama ye wan you ube clock. Oba ye me kamidi exec kamidi palo. Oba na me ni obusa me managers say me won. He gave it to me in the face in front of everybody. This is the kind of man we are talking about. And you be a leader ne nkwala atimi kodi atem ni afa chire ni esre ontimi kanchiro obi aso nyai. Not that kind of leader. Kennedy Agyapong, they make catch say characteristics of leaders. Ye can one sem. Me, I can see that in him. And delegates any NPP for media why they always talk about this issue. Oh, Papa Wena, Didi we atem no Didi one atem. Oh, the moon check Kennedy Agyapong. Banta or no be any biano. It was because of NPP. Oh, one meka as someone Ghana in general. And fun one because of NPP and Ghana fighting for justice for people. When the catch yourself the kokromotie kwa iya yemfa so tro nya akwan. Asantifo ne bu sa be no. Udi kokromotie kwa iya ya de so tro ne ja akwan. Ena wan na pofo asempa kodo. Ah, papa na kuma ena unya obi a owo passion for people, the love that he has for people no. Ohunyo ma bia na any time. Ana me ozu Bempah me na mo senkofo bebre se menye. Ah? Enso so hu abeka no Ghana ha part of society no hu ade na say o ma me bakra na aka say a yes onye. That's the kind of society that we are building. But the once na hu o ma wiei e bitimi dani boja hu hwan anajo. E be na me buntieni o. Ye onkofo bu an once na hu o ma wia o mutimi dani boja hu hwan anajo. Enti baby aye kron Ghana as a country baby aye pese e kron ni baby aye pese wura na ye hwe baby a Ghana a political history aduru. Everything is business as usual. The technocrats, the lawyers, everybody just looking at business as usual, business as usual, business as usual. And they decided to say, as a country, you know, you try a leader with the practical ideas, a leader who can come out and make decisions practical. Because the last time I catch you say, Kennedy Agyapong, every person in Ghana bia or every part of Ghanaian society bia can see themselves in him. Now me can officer me boy. If you are poor, what a single room da. O ma me here no, what to PK da, o ye boga da, what to kwan da, what ko hustle da, o ye taxi driver, what to mpada, why ye day, what trouble what hustle, what ko infa o ba Ghana ha no, o ma me no ni bi. Oda papademu na utu kwan we student no o fa kwan fa futu kwan mu ko one of the best schools in Ghana and ko rob soldiers with anything will be a company businessman be Canada Japan. Every person in Ghana can see themselves in Canada Japan, and that is the leader that Ghana is looking for. Me say me nama maso ebu. That was the first interview I granted. People were thinking I was shocked. Me see people the Canada Japan fever. And yeah, about say the NPP we are going to look for a running mate, or we are looking for a presidential candidate. The Ghana for penny at the Bempah. Hey, I'm saying na papa no. Hey, Ghana for sure no pay. Papa no muso onye, muna muka muso onye. But Ghana for say the onye ni pen. I don't know for the Ghana for pay. Om no dom kokromoti be ma yetumi ana me boa Ghana for dom kokromoti be ma yetumi. The man compassionate leadership, the way I was yenya impact on ordinary people from the time unim krofo afa nsem through US visa lottery kwa omatima diye wa abrochira. You have no idea na yemu bi kra na esusa. You best start US visa lottery and being a green card and to America. Canada Japan started everything in Ghana here.
Until someone
can say, apart from that, now no me call Confanoche who say no team will come say. Because Confanoche now will be a pra near say MRI machine. It's your me kwana me me catch check-in. So yes, you could track so Canada Japan to Canada. What to ya so ba mu bi antwa. Everywhere you see is for go to the northern region, go check the hospitals, the impact this man has made there. Or ye bibia on ka. Now it's about time that people document what he has done. A branch here bako or co university see car no be school fees. 3,000 Ghana cedis. 3,000 no. Or nyo na Canada Japan kwa adom FM here. And okoshia no de na sembo na kwa nanim esu. Kennedy Twin Botuma say 5,000 or the man. Sikaro Crabros, a branch and a net or you graduated in a gun at the check-in. How many millions of young ones out there and then your impact? Maybe a sorry so called Omukoya Jumabi as a factory bureau, say Western region, say Central region, baby, Omuko Mutra and Nyomosi potatoes who said, and I was a Canadian Japan pana, Ninyoma, Kofani, Omukoya, no Nunya Bibi or Renema. A lot of different stories. That the impact that this man has made on the ordinary people. Na ye soria and someone ye kanu ye she papano ni nyoma o ye de boa Ghana, but because we our own selfish parochial interest in tino na ye hwe nyoma no on the periphery. But the media maker said the Ghana for kan and a me Owusu Bempah ma betra ha make kire wo. Na Ghana for SA NPP amanyoku yemfa Kennedy Agyapong bra. And as a deputy communication director, my job is to communicate what the ordinary people are telling us to the people of Ghana. The whoever knows the delegates, you know, near they know. What you say to me, catch us and Owusu Bempah communication director and what taking sides. No, I'm not taking sides. I want my party to come to power. You know, the Omu catch them and I may communicate it to my party delegates. Say delegates for Ghana for some of the Kennedy Agyapong ba mbama mutumi. Eti mun kofa Kennedy Agyapong bra ntia nuti na mani abra mete ha me kasa. Ghana for no can every day. Nanu a me betra ha me kasa unim ahemfo afre me. Unim a lawyers ni doctors ni mpanimfo toto wuro a efrem o Ghana ha. Asem no eno ana Owusu waka no. Kosoa na remind the Ghana for say mudi Kennedy Agyapong ba ye beto aba.
And Kofi Owusu Bempah ana mene no edi nkomo ne nsam waka modu enti maye kom na mehwe no ene wo probu ho oka asem bi se all the top leaders are abawiase omo a wo ho ebobra emo man etumpon ne ade nyina no they have some sort of a bit craziness in them. Just recently, Ohu said there was a research about Bontene. Na research no findings nearby no HSA. Ghana for almost 25% support say the craziness leadership Tuarinom Eda Nediwo Burkina Hona. Omunyina support Sadia no ewa.
Of course.
Enti na mami who say ampa indeed we a grassroots person who tie from say
bro. Asema make who dey a trial good ni say you see adewe nya Kennedy exhibit ya kandadada they are oye no Burkina Faso Kennedy akeka wa kwan enioma ekoso onu the party otumi cassette ya net party said the ekoso na no enya no bi na mbeka ya omu dia no mu di matem say I didn't mabeka about this particular subject matter to do with the NDC boys amije.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to also have your own conscience as a human being to know, say, and yeah, about your build your mind, and as you build a party, and now you build the individual, but they about Ghana first. When I start taking Ghana first or Ghana,
Kennedy Agyapong.
Is it not Kennedy Agyapong?
Yeah.
There was a time the issue came that he was discussing it on Oman FM here. Kwabna Kwachi, may he so rest in peace. Yeah, say you best stop no. Now share the adrenaline, the body language, and the way the man is shaking with passion. To say because of Ghana. How many times that Kennedy Agyapong and tears in the full glare of the general public said BB called wrong? How many times that delegates Kennedy Agyapong and Metro Radio soon shed tears the way grassroots were being treated? Ya bokebu NPP ya bokebu no the handkerchief no soon. How many times now they can no kanisika when you contract na no sorry oni Alhaji Bature eti adom every day talking about NPP. Papa we me kai say election 2012 yen nyina ekopie mu golden tulip na sa time yes NDC for the ammunitions akogu the ballot boys akohihye golden tulip. The only person yes ye boys no yen so enkope boys mbra na yenkopesika mom mi mo bom penifo di penifo chocho wuru ano mo party nim. Sir John was there, may so recipes I don't go for mo yemsere sorry I know Owusu Bempah na but later they said for mo dia ensema ye beka Kennedy Agyapong wuru an kam okotam sika that time there's so 200,000 that time yes ka ketwa odema o mu wie no so okofosu aba okofa bia ba be kan ho dia ma boys nobody edrubre bi ye ko congress ewayi tamale MPP omkoko yi delegate congress we are all part of it Kennedy amount of money a party na party sika ko mo de betwa mo nkra ne bi ni o. Agyapong have to dig in his pocket. Call the general secretary. Say John ye nenam ne nkwala ne nyina me Samia Oku Chaso Usu your friend is saying boys yom di na chi bebre say John ne nkwala ne obi ani. Kennedy had to pay to get us to Tamale. Why ye we nyina na ye kosin wosin bi. Ne ye de bona bodi an ontie. Me buzaw. Di wa poto ochiri so di bom. Di wa poto ochiri so di bom. Na ye wia no masa betena se. Owusu Bempah o ye NDC ni and I'll go back to your NDC. Ya no ho yemsre. Me mesiko Bempah. Me wo fa na nadu asabre. Omu no mdo musika. Echichiri danko buzia club. E wa Asante Achimnof. Honorable Kojo Banredu, me papa first cousin no. Me wo fa fo na kope bosia ko tua the filing fee. Na mo MPP for chair me Owusu Bempah. Mo MPP no ye fruma. Me wo fa fo mako train na ye founding fathers. Na me ba no me do mo certificate no. Founding fathers for certificate ba be kire mo. Na omo papa no omo mame omo papa omo mame 31st December Women's Movement originators. Omo papa was chairman of Council of State. Me modin omo kontafo political party bi MPs. Omo busuafo no mo household no dom another political party. Omo kura no say omo kobu stake in MPP na me Owusu Bempah. Me me papa no do musika me ofa no do musika chichire MPP no me nya MPP ni halaila
baby adu no
ya me ka cha na me kan o ti social media wa ne se hunu no mo kan eduru wa ya di ka ya papa no mo
so amone they
don't know
me so amone for social media for this year
hwe na pupu obo na su Akufo-Addo ne record ne de call elections me mo when elections ye two abanu wie na Agyapong be flag bearer enye Akufo-Addo records ne de be call
anwa
who born dog and na yetimi fo bi trans social media no vilify Akufo-Addo in the name of somebody who want to be president. You vilify Akufo-Addo sa hey Akufo-Addo money o ye say call congress na kwa Agyapong be say ye nkofo obi mra ne enweva na yi kwa Agyapong de kan nyam nam kan ye enweva no ne enfa no me running mate na Akufo-Addo say ono an openwa o de betena wa manipa na ba be shoot into political limelight ne boni o ye ya no ene wanye reshuffle ne de abegina platforms Akufo-Addo anye reshuffle ne ye ka meanwhile as a political strategist bia o yo bia onim politics bia nim say Akufo-Addo suffered the same, benefited the same thing under Akufo when the whole establishment was against Akufo-Addo. Anybody ajaye Akufo be in a deal very shuffle no bia the person ran to Akufo-Addo. Who was he favoring when he was not doing a reshuffle? Why not they favor no? Political science, a common sense should tell you. Why not reshuffle no favor no? And yet the same people go on radio, on TV, on political platforms and vilify Akufo-Addo. And Akufo-Addo ya bunsam kesiya wa MPP mu. Ne boni because obi person be president Akufo-Addo there. Ya pesi beti ni din kura. The same thing. Let me tell you why Agyapong will win this election.
Tell me.
Opa ne bode tuto. And ne mo pa mu nyina
mo pa. And June 2025.
Me Owusu Bempah na me catch you. Hwe you got to abandon Dr. Baumi Onya say
60 something.
Why? A whole establishment. Uye DC, you are whip online. Uye minister, you are whip online. Uye CEO, you are whip online. Anybody that matter, a whole government machinery was for one candidate. Mebwa.
Sanity.
If Agyapong was able to get say
37%.
Yeah. Now whole establishment, you know, you have only 40%. Now Dr. Baumi has 60
something percent.
61%. Say 40% free 61. Now ready Rebecca. Now if I compare Agyapong, that establishment and then no be anyone was so say you could say contest you do one over you two police stations you are that establishment you know the jigsaw is gone. See that 40% required they assume is a move bears at 15 20 25 30 so omu die the omu to abanu obi antimi yon because